Wait. These movies can have stories? That's right, you heard me. This movie has a story. Now, the MCU has been on the downslope. We had Captain America Brave New World stink up the box office a few months ago. Is the Thunderbolts an MCU comeback? Well, who are the Thunderbolts? They are Yelena, who was Florence Pugh's character in Black Widow. She's kind of depressed, a little bored with being a contract killer, and doesn't have a sense of purpose. Meanwhile, Julia Louis-Dreyfus is Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. I think after like 5 movies she's been in, we finally kind of know her name. She's in a bit of hot water, about to get impeached for all her shady dealings. So she gets all her Black Ops killers together to try to eliminate them. That includes Wyatt Russell's US agent, Ghost from Ant-Man the Wasp, which feels like it was decades ago, and Yelena, but they managed to escape with one of Valentina's experiments, Bob, played by Louis Pullman. Now, who is Bob? Well, he just might be the key to bringing a team together or the destruction of the entire world. Right off the bat, this movie just looks a little bit better than every MCU movie. It's not a bunch of gray CGI sludge. They actually film in real locations with real sets. Who would have thought? That's how movies are made. Already it's on a better footing. Now, this team is kind of the also-rans of the MCU. They've been supporting characters in other projects. We get to see second-rate heroes come together, find their place, and find their purpose. And that's the through line of this movie. What is your purpose? What are you good for? Can you work together? It's pretty much the MCU's answer to the Suicide Squad, although these characters are a little nicer. It's a bit of a rocky start with a lot of exposition and some forced humor, but it really sings once 2 members of the team come together. That's David Harbour's Red Guardian and Sebastian Stan's Bucky Barnes. Harbour is just chewing the scenery here. He's having so much fun with the character, and his humor kind of always lands because he has no filter and he doesn't care what anyone thinks of him. He's a total dad, Yelena's dad, a total goof, and just a ton of fun. And with Sebastian Stan's Bucky, he's the old vet now. He's the reliable character that you're just happy to see show up. Now, a ways back, Bucky felt kind of useless, and I kind of just wanted them to kill him off. But ever since we realized that Sebastian Stan is actually a really good actor, especially last year with his performances in The Apprentice and A Different Man, well, I kind of want him to stick around now. He's the cool quotient. He's Steve McQueen. He gets to show up on a motorcycle looking badass and wear a sweet leather jacket. This is my Bucky outfit for today's review. And he's the final shot in the arm that gets this story going. And what is it about? Well, I already mentioned some of the themes, but a lot of it has to do with Yelena's character and her depression and how that intersects with Bob and his depressed past and how much of a threat or a benefit that poses. I can't get into too much without spoilers, but the climax of this movie reminded me a lot of the first Doctor Strange. It didn't just hinge on saving the world or preventing buildings from being blown up or just defeating a bad guy. It actually subverted our expectations of that. And the climax of this does just that. It actually uses CGI well to bring to life its concepts. It brings the characters together and gives them all purpose and agency, and it actually aligns with the emotions of the characters. There are character arcs in this. There's a story. It's about something. Look at that. I know it's a low bar, but we got a story in one of these for the first time in forever. It also helps when you have excellent actors like Florence Pugh, who is giving this way more than it deserves, Sebastian Stan, who is a movie star, David Harbour, who just knows his way with a funny line, and newcomers like Louis Pullman, who doesn't just play Bobs, he played a Bob in Top Gun Maverick. He's also an excellent actor. He was in a cool indie called The Starling Girl a few years ago. Check it out. It's pretty impressive how things all come together, while also still offering all the Marvel Easter eggs and a few surprises at the end and post-credit scenes and all that. But what matters is this feels like a complete story for the characters. It gives them a new direction to go and a new direction to take with some of these movies, and it's ultimately a solidly entertaining MCU flick. I know the bar seems so low now, but this one ultimately clears it. Thunderbolts proves that with good chemistry, excellent actors, not relying on CGI, and an actual story, these movies can work. It's not a full on comeback, but it's a step in the right direction. I give it a respectable 3.5 stars out of 5. If you like this review, please like and subscribe or follow me on Letterboxd at RamirezS316. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I need to go rescue my team. Get on my hog. Keep my leather on in case I gotta go into a controlled slide. Motorcycle stuff.